And our last rare is, oh, a double rare pack. That's odd. Why did that happen? Is it just do double rares randomly? What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from, well, the Quartering, and I mean Unsleeved Media. Oops. And I've got a box opening for you. This is the Lowryn Eclipse bundle. It will forever be a fat pack to me. That's what they used to call them. Little mini rant. For the same price back in the day, you used to get the same number of packs of cards, or maybe one less, a novel, and some of them included a magazine. Like, the value used to be incredible on fat packs. Now Wizards of the Coast doesn't even, like, they're just like, here's your packs, loser. Here's your packs, loser, get out. Now, I do like this outer box to the inner box thing. That's nice. This is cringe. What is this even? You want to give me -1/-1 counters? Like, just pop them out yourself. It's all bent. Garbage. Wait, what's this now? Okay. Very cool. I used to collect these. I have a full collection of spin downs from every Magic the Gathering set. This one is from Lowryn Eclipsed. Very cool looking. These are good to, track your life. Unless you go over 20, then it's a problem. But here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 booster packs. And then these toilet pepper, what is this? So it's just it's lands. Why are they in a pack? Because some idiot in Japan or China told them, oh, people like opening packs. Just put the land in a cellophane sleeve like you used to. I don't know what they're thinking about that. But the fat pack, as I will always call it, is always good to see because it's a nice way to just get a few packs. They used to include a book. They don't include the book anymore. They used to include a little piece of cardboard. They don't include that anymore. But Lowryn Eclipsed, now I don't think we can actually open any of these like showcase fractured foil stuff in these. But I'm not sure. I don't know if those are specific to collector's boxes. But our first rare is Shadow Urchin. Okay. I really do enjoy the limited scene in Lowryn, draft and sealed. I really do. What's crazy about Lowryn Eclipsed is that if we get out of these like showcase, crazy cards, really just Wistfulness and Chronicle of Victory are kind of the big pulls. I don't know if they even do extended art in bundle packs. We'll have to find out because it's been so long since I've opened the product. Oh, looks like they do. And our rare is Champion of the Path. Bundles used to be, or fat packs, used to be easily the best value product Wizards ever sold. Like, go back and look at, like, Mercadian Mask fat pack. It had a novel in it. It had a magazine in it, I think. It had the same packs. But it's still a great introduction to the game. It gives you a card box. It's another, like, product that is great to buy one of if you want to just get a taste of the new set. Tweeze is nice removal. There's a lot of removal in this format, which I like. We have a Dawnhand Dissident as our rare. Full art lands. Full art lands used to be a thing. Like, you used to get full art lands and it'd be like a big deal. Now basically every land's a full art land, a flart, and it doesn't feel that cool anymore. It's just kind of like, oh, another full art land. They need to get out of full art lands for like 10 years and then bring them back. Because now full art lands, big deal. Oh, okay. So they do have some like showcase. So we have Disruptor of Currents alternate art, and then a double face card apparently. So they do have they do have like borderless cards in these packs. Okay, that's good. All right. Doobie doobie doo. Oh, Temple Garden. That's nice. If you had just bought that one pack on its own, you would have paid for your pack. I assume Temple Garden's got to be $5. It's got to be, right? Maybe not, because they probably reprinted everything into Oblivion. Deepway Navigator. How many of you guys have played Lowryn Eclipse Limited? So, like, draft or sealed. I really like the format. It reminds me a lot of like Khans of Tarkir, or like, I don't know. It just because of the way the tribes are, there's like multiple good draft strategies. A Blood Crypt. Okay, so we got 2 Shocklands in here. Again, like, I don't think the Shocklands are, obviously they used to be worth $10-20. Now, if I'm looking, unless you get borderless, it's basically like Steam Vents is $7. Blood Crypt is $8. Okay, so actually not doing too bad. Between a Blood Crypt and what was the other one I got? Between the Blood Crypt and I think it was Overgrown Tomb. Like, Blood Crypt's $8. And this was like $30. So Blood Crypt and what was the other one I pulled? Temple Garden. Temple Garden's always, depending on the format, you know, that's going to be the cheaper one, but you know, so $8. Not too shabby. All right. And our last rare is Rimfire Torque. Oh, a double rare pack. That's odd. Why did that happen? So we got a Formidable Speaker randomly in there too. Is it just do double rares randomly? And by the way, that Formidable Speaker, $15. Ma, get the sleeve. Ma. So look at that. We opened one Magic the Gathering bundle and we broke even on it. Between the Blood Crypt, the Temple Garden, and the Formidable Speaker. I can't talk, apparently. That worked out all right. That's why, like, man, Magic just, I don't know if it's just they're better at like collating their rares or spreading value. I mean, it's a standard staple. We got 3 good pulls out of 7 or 8 packs or whatever. So not too bad. You know, many Magic the Gathering players ask, can I break even buying a Magic the Gathering bundle? Yes. Yes. We just did. And, you know, obviously there's other cards. Just because a card, though, just so people know, like, who are watching this later, you know, whatever. Like, just because a card isn't worth a ton of money doesn't mean it's a bad card. It just might mean that there's a lot of it in existence. And it doesn't mean that there's a card that, you know, that you shouldn't be happy about having. You know, especially if, obviously, you don't have it. You know, there's a lot to be excited about, even if a card's worth $1 or $2. So that, because you can finish your, you know, you can finish your deck, you can finish your, you know, whatever the case is. That's a pretty good bundle. Not too shabby. Not too shabby-doo. I've got more Pokemon stuff to open and more older Pokemon stuff on the way. I've got, obviously, Sorcery, which is a really cool set you should check out. I've got One Piece coming, and then obviously we'll talk about the games too. I do not just opening packs on this channel. Otherwise I go broke. So I got to talk about stuff sometimes too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe or follow down below. And we'll talk to you again real soon.